Hello, we are here to talk about immigration. Say hi in the comment. Let me put the comment. Um, yep, if you're here, say hi in the comment so we can get started. Hold on. Yep, if you're here, say hi in the comments so we can get started. We are going to be talking about the marriage-based, family-based type of petitions, green card based on marriage. Yes, that's the topic. That's why I said, are you free to marry? So, yeah, we got one person. Say hi in the comment. We are here to get started. Say hi in the comment and tell me where are you like watching from. Already. Hi, how are you? This is Venka from Orlando. Hi, how are you? Yeah, if you have a question, just leave it in the comments. Um, Anybody here, just say hi in the comments. If you have a question, leave it in the comments. We're here to actually answer questions. So you're good. Okay, nice to hear that. Yeah. So anybody who has a question, please put it in the comments because we are here to answer questions. Okay. We are going to be talking a little bit about those green card based on marriage. And the question is, are you free to marry? The reason I'm asking that question, it's because some people sometimes they don't even know if they are free to be married. Um, you'll be surprised somebody will get married when they don't have a divorce yet. They've never been divorced from the previous marriage, but they get married again. So you'll be surprised. So that's why we're asking the question, are you free to marry? If the answer is yes, then you can get married. And at that point, you can apply for your green card based on marriage. Let's get right into the topic. So the problem we're having here is about one client who, first of all, you say yes. So you are free to marry. That's good. Nice to hear that. Anyway, so we're talking about somebody, right, who actually was married before, okay? And then they filed a I-130 petition and a green card petition based on marriage. So they went to the interview. What happened was, um, because they got a fake divorce from the country of origin, so the petition was denied. Then they get married the second time now. But the previous petition, the previous divorce from back home was still fake, but they get married the second time. So now they went ahead and filed again for a marriage petition, green card based on second marriage to U.S. citizen. But this is what USCIS said. USCIS said that we believe that now everything you're doing is fraudulent at this point because, first of all, we already told you that the first uh, um, divorce was fake. That's why we deny your marriage the first time. So you haven't dealt with it. You come again with the second petition. We are going to deny it again. So then the client came to us, and this is what we told them straight. We went straight to the point. The first thing they have to do is to go and get a divorce back home, right? And get a second divorce here, okay? Because even the current marriage is still invalid because the previous marriage from back home is still going on. So they're not really free to marry, okay? So then they're gonna get another divorce here. then we marry here, then now go and file for that green card. You see how complicated that is when the person is not free to get married? So that's why we're asking this question. Are you free to marry? Because if you're not, don't just waste your money on USCIS fees and attorney's fees, because this person has filed twice, right? Remember the first time they filed with an attorney and they pay for USCIS fees. Then they file again the second time with an attorney, they pay for USCIS fees, attorney's fees two times, USCIS fees two times. You just do the math, right? So now they're going to do it the third time because they're not following proper procedure. You have to be free to marry before you get in the second marriage. That's just bottom of line. Okay? So we're gonna take questions. If somebody has a question, just put it in the comment. I don't see any question. Yeah, and somebody said, well, I want to adjust status. I am still in removal. The question is, do you want to adjust based on marriage? If you want to adjust based on marriage, the second question will be, is the spouse U.S. citizen? Because if the spouse is a U.S. citizen, that's how you're going to adjust. If the spouse is a lawful permanent resident, there is no adjustment. There's only consular processing after actually filing a I-601A waiver to get out of the country. So that's what it is. That's what we told the person, like, well, you need to, what you need to do basically is that you need to actually either wait, administratively close the case, wait for the spouse to become a U.S. citizen. You can already file the I-130 with USCIS, then administratively close the case, wait for the spouse to be a U.S. citizen, then come back to recalendar your case, terminate removal proceedings, then go back to USCIS to adjust status. Otherwise, it's just not going to work if the person is a lawful permanent resident and you're in removal. So that's a way to go. Anybody has a question? Looks like today nobody has questions. So what am I really doing here? I don't want to waste my time and yours. If nobody has a question, then we need to just move on. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. Just wait for somebody to have question. Then if nobody has a question, that's fine with me. Any question? Well, I don't see that we don't have really immigration news, to be honest, with you. Several lawsuits going on, but nothing substantial as far as immigration reform is concerned. Um, that's why I don't want to talk about anything, because really there's nothing really to be talking about. Uh, that's why we just want to take questions and give you some possible answers. That's it. So if there's no question, then we're just gonna move on. No questions. Okay. Good evening. Oh my gosh, Jibril. It has been a long time. How are you, my friend? Any question? Do you have any question for me? Do you have any question for me? Because we are trying to wrap up. There's no question. So, okay. Well, because there's no question, we're just going to wrap up. But don't forget to comment even later on. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. Don't forget to follow me on those TikTok, Instagram, Facebook page, Facebook group. Oh, what about visa backlog? To be honest with you, I don't see anything. Let me show you something about maybe as far as consular processing is concerned. Let me show you something. I'm going to share the screen. Hold on. Give me one moment. I'm going to share the screen, consular processing, and see. Okay, we're going to see. Okay, let me share the screen. I'm going to talk about the visa backlog with consular processing, like outside of the United States. As far as here is concerned, well, what you can do is just like some people can file for expedited request, ask your Congress, stuff like that. Let me just share my screen first. Share the screen. Okay. Visa backlog, okay? This is the updated March 2023. What they're saying is that immigrant visa applicants whose case are documentarily complete at MVC and ready for interview as of February 28th, it was this amount of people, 400,000. Then in March, they scheduled at least 38,000 individual, 300,000 pending interview. That's a lot. So, yep, that's a lot. Wow, that's a lot. The backlog is still there. To be honest with you, nothing has changed. Well, as far as in this country, if you are inside of the country, right, and then you want to do something, you can ask for expedited request based on humanitarian reasons. Sometimes those expedited requests works. Okay, we've tried this year at least 4 people. It worked for them. Expedited requests, you see. USCIS considers all expedited requests on case-by-case basis, may require additional documentation to support a request, and has the sole discretion to decide whether to accommodate a request. That's something you can do, especially based on emergency and urgent humanitarian reasons, okay? Something related to human welfare. Examples may be illness, disability, extreme living condition, death in the family, or a critical needs to travel to attend medical treatment, okay, in a limited amount of time. We've tried expedited requests before, even for asylum pending. One client of ours, it worked because she was going through transplant surgery, you know, and we try expedited request the work. They got interview around April. We're still waiting for the result. We're giving them at least 60 days. If we don't see a result, we follow through again. That worked. VAWA petitioners too, it did work for them. We're expediting again for another asylum applicant based on illness of immediate relative. That one works. Sometimes if it doesn't work, you try with the ombudsman. What if USCIS deny your expedited request? You can't go to ombudsman office. Okay, so that's one thing. Another thing is you go to you can go to your let me see here. You can go to your senator, congressman. I was trying to show something about congressman here. Let's see if I'm gonna see anything here. Oh, I don't see that link. But anyway, you can go to your congressman and ask them to try to see if they can help you out. Let me stop sharing. And the last thing you can do really is just file a lawsuit if you try all those things and it's not working and you have valid reasons and you've been waiting for too long. Lawsuit works. But visibility is moved for me. Yeah, the visibility is moved, but the thing is, the backlog is still there. People who have been documentary qualified, they're still waiting. So I have one person who was documentary qualified for Haiti in February. They haven't called them for the interview. Then I have one person for Nigeria, who was documentary qualified sometimes in, I believe, in April, early April. They haven't called them yet. People are still waiting. At some point, we're going to try expedite and see if it works. Yep, that's what's going on. So yeah, I don't think we have questions. So we're just gonna stop for today. I guess the question that you guys had, I just answered them. We're gonna stop for today. If you have additional questions, just comment in the comment section, okay? So, yep, until next time, bye-bye.